Hopefuls here in Georgia are weighing in on what should happen next. I talked to one candidate who is getting backlash for his bold statements, and he's not backing down. As the nation mourns the loss of a judicial giant, those hoping to fill Georgia's Senate seats are reflecting on the life of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Her loss is immeasurable, but her life inspires us to keep fighting the good fight.
Reverend Raphael Warnock's opponent in the special election, Kelly Loeffler, saying, quote, "My prayers are with the Ginsburg family. Our country's future is at stake, and President Trump has every right to pick a new justice before the election."
What's the rush?
The rush is there's the time the election is upcoming. This is the time in which there is a seat that is vacant. He has the right to do that. Now, I think he should go ahead with it.
Fellow candidate in the U.S. Senate special election, U.S. Representative Doug Collins, posted this tweet shortly after Justice Ginsburg died. It reads in part, quote, "R.I.P. to the more than 30 million innocent babies that have been murdered during the decades that Ruth Bader Ginsburg defended pro-abortion." Some people were questioning why send this tweet now. She just died last night. Even your opponents, even those on the same side of the aisle as you, mourned her loss. President Trump even honoring her memory. Why take this approach now at this time, such a crucial and sensitive time for so many people around the country?
They'll have plenty of time to talk about the justice, and a lot of people will. But I think there's also a time that politics and politeness are maybe the wanted thing, but there's also a time for the truth. And what we spoke was the truth, and it was right to do that. And I think for me, who has always stood on this issue, it was not a matter of doing anything except stating the facts of going forward, not looking back. And I think that's expressed to a lot of people as we go forward. And so as we do that, we look forward to the future and see what the president actually picks for someone to replace Justice Ginsburg.
And U.S. Senate candidate Jon Ossoff calling her a brilliant jurist. His opponent, Senator David Perdue, saying she blazed the path for all women. Is there any part of you that acknowledges her as a trailblazer, her as an icon, her as a champion, just as a person?
I acknowledge her as a justice who served the Supreme Court and served it for many years in the best of her capabilities.
And concerns about who will fill Justice Ginsburg's seat has some taking action by opening their wallets. According to the New York Times, the site Act Blue had processed more than $45 million in donations to Democratic campaigns and causes before noon. At one point, people were given more than $100,000 a minute, and that was last night. Well, we found